So today, I'm gonna take the Honda Accord out of the snow. So all this, we're gonna shovel it out of the way and stuff and everything. Gonna shovel all this snow out of the way. Today, the goal is to take off the front headlights, the whole assembly. So that's with the marker lights and the signal lights and the whole front bumper and the grille. That's the goal today. I'm gonna get black housing headlights soon. I'm gonna give this to one of my friends because they, one of my friends works at a detail place, and he goes into work sometimes, and he said, you know, you should give me your stock headlights and I'll clean them up for you. On camera, like, you look straight, but on camera they look straight, they look clean, but in person they are a little dirty. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So basically, we took the car mostly out of the snow. So it's mostly out the snow now. I have enough space to work with. So yeah, just pop the hood. So it's gonna be this 12mm bolt, this other 12mm bolt. There's two on the bottom, and then yeah, and then the same thing over here, two, and then there's two on the bottom. So basically, all we gotta do is we gotta remove this this grill. There's two bolts here, and then two bolts on these two other sides, right there, and the one on the other side, like what I showed you. And that's it. The whole front bumper assembly should come off. Then I'm gonna take out the bulbs off the signal lights, and yeah, and then yep, that's basically it. So yeah, so let's take off this. There's only one because I lost all the rest of the hardware, so I gotta get more hardware for my grill because you can't really run it with one bolt. So yeah, so there's the grill. I know I said that there's two bolts here, but I'm just gonna take the whole bracket off with the bumper. I think that's the best bet. I'll just do this instead. There we go. Should be a bolt on the bottom. I just took off this bolt. It's just a 10mm bolt on top and then a nut on the bottom. It's pretty simple. Instead of taking these bolts and then probably losing this hardware or something like that, you know, because these are small. Took off this bolt over here on this side. All I gotta do now is take off this last bolt over here. Same thing, it's just a bolt with it's just a 10mm bolt with a nut on the bottom. It's pretty simple. And then start working on taking off the headlights. So I just finished taking off the front bumper. All we gotta do now is, you know, take these bulbs off and then get some electrical tape and then wrap these ends so these things will go bad, and then find somewhere to tuck them in. And then push this back in, intake thing, and yeah. So again, what I said before, so two 12mm bolts on top. There's one over here, and there's one right here. This is actually a 10mm bolt. And yeah, then the whole assembly, then the whole headlight assembly will come off. And then same thing over here. Yeah, after you take off all those bolts, those 12mm bolts here, and there's only two 10mm bolts. It's pretty straightforward, and they just pop right off. Then there's only three plugs you gotta disconnect. This one right here, the high beams, the low beams, and the parking lights. And then when you take them off, what you do with the prongs that are inside the plugs, you just wrap some electrical tape so nothing, you know, fucks up the prongs, so you don't get dirty. So when you put them back on, you don't have a poor connection. And the same thing over here. Just take them out, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And then after you take them all off, you should just come right off. You know, it's pretty simple work. See, this is all the wiring. So I'm gonna take electrical tape and then cover all this. You know, you want to cover this, and then find somewhere to tuck it as far as away. I'm gonna close all this off. You know, close all this off and clean, and then do the same thing with electrical tape. All this, take this light off, put it back in the housing, light, and then tape off this piece right here, and then put this back in the housing. This as well. Tape this off, tape this off, tape this off, tape this off, and then close all this off so no water or anything goes in. And yeah, that's basically it. You know, it's a pretty simple process. Make sure you put all the hardware back from where you got it from so you don't lose it. That's something I always put the hardware back where I take it from. And yeah, you know, that's basically it. It's pretty simple to take out these lights. You know, the hardest part is taking off the front bumper if you haven't took it off before. But yeah, you know, now they're ready to go get polished up and all pretty and stuff. And I am gonna clean off this right here, all this dust and nastiness. So I am gonna clean this off, stain off all the rust. You know, clean everything up, make it look pretty again, pretty from factory. You know, it's gonna look nice under here.